Elegant, sophisticated, traditional, just three of the many words we would use to describe this magnificent cruise ship. This is our full ship tour of Queen Victoria, and we're going to start in her traditionally elegant grand lobby situated on deck 1. The grand lobby spans decks 1 to 3 and combines dark wood, marble flooring and Art Deco touches to create a warm and inviting atmosphere in the very heart of the ship. On the starboard side of deck 1 in the grand lobby, you'll find the purser's desk, which is open 24 hours a day to answer any questions or query you have. Mirrored on the port side, you have the tour office, where you can book incredible shore excursions for the places you're visiting during your cruise. Located all the way forward of deck 1 and spanning as high as deck 3 is the Royal Court Theatre, which is the main entertainment venue on board. During the day, the Royal Court Theatre is used for guest speakers and showcasing movies on a projection screen. Of an evening, you can expect a variety of different entertainment from West End inspired shows to comedians. The Royal Court Theatre even features private and secluded viewing boxes, which operate on a first come first served basis. As you leave the theatre on deck 2, you'll enter the Monte Carlo Casino. During the day, croupiers are on hand to teach you gaming rules and help you sharpen your gaming skills. As night falls, the casino comes to life. The Monte Carlo Casino features a wide range of slot machines, gaming tables, and you can even grab a scratch card over the counter. Sitting alongside the casino, you have the Golden Lion pub, which is the traditional British pub on board. You can expect live sports to be shown here and live music performances from musicians when there are no major sporting events happening. The Golden Lion offers an enticing menu of celebrated pub favourites, including fish and chips and mac and cheese. The sticky toffee pudding here is one of the best we've had at sea. All food served here is included as part of your cruise fare. Located near midship on decks 2 and 3, you'll encounter the Queen's Room, which is one of the largest ballrooms at sea. With its sweeping dance floor, tiered 2 deck layout and glittering chandeliers, a visit to the Queen's Room can't fail to evoke the timeless romance of ocean travel. The Queen's Room is where Cunard hosts gala events on formal evenings and the famous afternoon tea each afternoon at 3:30. This is something Cunard have been long famous for, and on Queen Victoria it certainly didn't disappoint. Located midship on the starboard side of deck 2, you'll find the Voyage sales office, where you can book future Cunard cruises at impressive rates. On the starboard side of deck 2 in the grand lobby is the chart room. Imaginative mixology and a celestial theme lend this refined cocktail bar an allure of its own. You can expect expertly crafted signature cocktails, light snacks and canapes. You're surrounded by beauty. Whether it be from the large windows affording you the ever-changing views of the world, or the grand lobby, which is one of the most beautiful interior designs we've ever seen at sea. And if you fancy trying the best hot chocolate at sea, look no further than the chart room. This is the library, with thousands of books, an IT suite, spiral staircase and an Art Deco glass ceiling. This is one of the most beautiful libraries you are ever likely to see. The Verandah is the specialty French-inspired steakhouse aboard Queen Victoria, and trust us when we say it's one of the best steakhouses at sea. The cover charge is $25 per person for lunch and $39 per person for dinner. The Verandah celebrates the best food from land and sea, with prime ingredients sourced from both sides of the Atlantic. We didn't just experience some of the best food we've ever eaten, but some of the best service we've had on a cruise. Make sure you book this culinary dining experience as soon as you get on board. The Britannia Club dining room can be found near the aft, starboard side of deck 2, and is exclusive for Britannia Club guests. This main dining room has a beautifully designed Art Deco theme, creating an atmosphere which is both classic and contemporary. The generously sized windows allow you to enjoy incredible ever-changing sea views as you dine. All the way forward of deck 2 and 3 is the elegant Britannia dining room, which is the main dining room for those in Britannia accommodation. Like all dining rooms on board, the 5-course evening menu changes daily and features a tempting array of British and regional cuisine. This beautiful 2-tiered dining room is open for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and is included as part of your cruise fare. As you leave the Britannia dining room on deck 3, you'll find the photo gallery, where you can purchase photos taken of you during your cruise by the ship's professional photographers. This is Gin and Fizz, otherwise known as the Midships Bar. This bar is where you can enjoy an atmosphere of sophistication and refinement. It is centrally located at the top of the grand lobby and boasts a menu of premium gins from across Great Britain and world-class champagne from France. It is the perfect bar for a pre and a drink, or simply taking in the atmosphere in the heart of the ship. Across from Gin and Fizz on the port side of the grand lobby, up on deck 3 is the card room, where you can play games such as Scrabble, Monopoly and drafts, in addition to cards. Just outside is the Alcove. Near midship on the starboard side of deck 3 is the bookshop, where you can buy a range of fantastic Cunard and nautical themed books. This is also where you can buy those cost-inflated seasickness tablets, Pringles and Maltesers. This is the art gallery, where you can view and purchase a range of different art from artists across Great Britain. Onboard purchases can be delivered to your home on a date of your choosing. As you head forward of Deck 3, you'll encounter the very Art Deco Royal Arcade, where you can indulge in some retail therapy on board. You'll find a selection of jewellers selling both high-end and more affordable jewellery, in addition to a perfumery, duty-free store and a fashion store, and a shop selling a huge range of Cunard and Queen Victoria merchandise for you to take home. Deck 4 through to 8 are all passenger staterooms, therefore we're going to continue our tour at the forward end of Deck 9 in the fitness centre. You can expect a vast range of sports and exercise equipment, from cardio machines including cross trainers and treadmills to strength training equipment. This facility is included as part of your cruise fare. The Mareel Spa is the place to visit if you're looking to unwind and relax. The spa is divided into two. The salon and treatment areas are where you can indulge in a range of hair and beauty treatments, and then you have the aquatherapy centre, which is one of our favourite spas at sea. At the time of filming, sessions cost $39 per person for a 2-hour session, and this includes full use of the aromatic steam rooms, Finnish saunas, sensory rainfall showers, and the Swedish orthopaedic beds, and of course the perfect hydrotherapy pool heated to body temperature. Spa passes are limited and sell out very quickly, so try and book yourself in as soon as you get on board. Located midship of Deck 9 is the Pavilion Pool, one of the best places to be on board when the sun's shining and Queen Victoria is steaming into warmer climes. The pool area also features 2 hot tubs and is surrounded by comfortable padded deck chairs, which are a mere stone's throw away from the Pavilion Bar. This is the Winter Garden. This Mediterranean-inspired lounge is a light and bright space that can be enjoyed any time of the day. The floor-to-ceiling windows and its retractable glass roof flood this lounge with natural light during the day and lend it a starlight ambience come the evening. This is the Lido Restaurant, the buffet-style restaurant aboard Queen Victoria, and spans both port and starboard side at the aft of Deck 9. You can expect a fresh selection of dishes each day of your cruise, inspired by British, European and Asian favourites. The quality of the food served here was really quite good, and it's always good to know that there is a pizza station inside the Lido restaurant where you can order freshly cooked pizzas to order for your lunch and dinner. In the evening, a section of the Lido turns into a specialty restaurant simply called Dinner at the Lido. Menus will alternate during a longer cruise between British, Asian and Indian. However, on shorter sailings like the one we were on, you will have one chosen menu for the cruise. We had the pleasure of trying the bamboo menu featuring a variety of different Asian dishes, and for $25 per person, it didn't disappoint. At the very aft of Deck 9, you have the Lido Bar and Pool, affording you the very best views of the ship's wake as Queen Victoria steams ahead. You'll also find the Lido Grill to grab burgers, hot dogs and fish and chips by the pool during the day. Midship of Deck 10, you'll encounter the Zone and Play Zone, children's facilities on board, but for obvious reasons we were unable to film here. Welcome to the Yacht Club, a must-visit venue on board. This all-day venue offers an appealing space in which to enjoy reading a book in the morning, taking part in daytime activities in the afternoon, or settle in for the night and enjoy the live music that plays late into the night. You'll soon discover why it's a favourite bar and lounge aboard Queen Victoria. This is Churchill Cigar Lounge, where you can purchase a range of fine brandies, whiskies and cognacs, and of course an extensive selection of premium cigars, worthy of the great wartime leader himself. Next to Churchill's you'll find the Admiral's Lounge, which is another perfect location to relax and read a book during the day. All the way forward of Deck 10 is the Cunard favourite, the Commodore Club, inspired by legendary Cunard Commodores who have expertly captained the Cunard fleet over the years. This charming bar and lounge offers an ideal setting in which to enjoy an early evening aperitif or an after dinner nightcap. This is also the very best location to be for the ship's arrival and departures from port. Grab an all-consuming passion cocktail, worry about the bill later, and enjoy the views at the bow of the ship. At the forward end of Deck 11 you'll find the sports deck. Located midship of Deck 11 and 12, you'll find an exclusive Grills Lounge terrace and restaurants. The Grills Lounge on board is for both Princess and Queen's Grills guests to enjoy. This small cosy lounge with Art Deco touches has great views looking out at the Queen's Grill terrace. and faces forward, providing you with a great spectacle of Queen Victoria's trek ahead. On the starboard side you have the Princess Grille's restaurant, and on the port side the Queen's Grill restaurant. Both restaurants provide sweet guests with an exclusive menu of imaginative cooking and provide flawless service like nowhere else on board. When Queen Victoria is sailing to warmer destinations around the world, Princess and Queen Grille's guests can book a seat on the beautiful outdoor terrace, which is perfectly sheltered from much of the strong winds you get at sea. One flight of stairs takes you up onto the exclusive Grille's terrace, where the great service continues. And just behind the iconic Cunard funnel you'll find the basketball court. That was our full ship tour of Queen Victoria. She is definitely up there as one of our favourite ships. Her interior is spectacular. Whether it be her iconic grand lobby, reminiscent of the style of luxury transatlantic liners of more than a century ago, or simply the artwork all around the ship, which pays homage to Cunard's long and proud history of traditional ocean travel. This was our second time aboard Queen Victoria in just a few short years, and we can tell you now it won't be the last. If you would like to see how Queen Elizabeth compares as a sister ship, go and check out our full ship tour of that ship by clicking the banner in the top right hand corner now. Thanks for watching. And lastly, a big thank you to our Patreons. Because of you, we can continue doing what we love with your extra support. If you would like to find out more about becoming a Patreon, click the link in the description below. In return you will get extra benefits, such as early access to our videos, behind the scenes sneak peeks, Zoom calls, Christmas and birthday gifts and much more.